Ladies and gentlemen, we have a breaking news update to bring to you from Disney World. I am here, Dave Neal, Disney Dave, Mufasa here with Simba Charm, bringing you a breaking news story. I had to take a lunch break for this. Don't worry, I'm hanging out with my family. Don't we love a quick break from the family? Hey, by the way, you like that? I got the pink mouse ears right here. Mouse? Mickey Mouse? All right. Nothing like waiting in line with a bunch of kids coughing on you. Hey, folks, get the vaccine. So we've got Katie Thurston here doing a 12 days of mess. 12 days in a row of Taylor Swift lyrics. And we know Taylor Swift loves a good messy relationship. And Katie Thurston has delivered. Back it up. We got the tea, folks. Beep, beep, beep. Even Taylor Swift is like, God damn, Katie, this is messy. Need a ShamWow to pick this up. So she dedicates the 12th day to a guy she kicked off on the second week of filming, but who was originally reported to be one of her finalists. This is John Hersey. I'm going to play the clip for you guys. As you know, due to copyright and licensing issues, I'm going to sort of have to talk my way through the clip so it doesn't kick us off here. But stick around, hit the like button, and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and leave a comment below and let me know. A lot of people have been calling this, and it's important to mention Greg Grippo not in the 12 days of mess. As we know, she had Thomas in one of the 12 days of mess, and then Thomas is now dating Becca. So Becca's like, I'm gonna unfollow you because ain't nobody includes my man in their 12 days of mess. And it's like, come on, we're having fun here, right, folks? But even a good little fun is gonna get somebody in trouble. Taylor Swift knows a thing or two about that. So I'm going to play the 4 clips from Instagram here. This is the Instagram story heard around the world. And this is Katie sort of doing the Big John reveal. So you've probably already watched this on her social media. This is a really fun and creative way to do the reveal. So have a listen as we play this. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. There he is, folks, the reveal. But on a Wednesday, in a cafe, I watched it begin again. Now watch this part. This is where Katie meets John.
The last couple weeks have been insane. I felt like I've been dreaming, and I honestly thought I was going to get out of this phone and see you and kind of snap out of it. That's not the case at all. I feel like I'm dreaming quite something.
Feel the way, so we're on the same page.
It was fantastic to meet you. You look wonderful, gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'll see you inside.
Yes.
Now watch this part. Best part of the show. He walks away.
That's my type.
Yeah, that's my type.
Bye.
He turns around and she goes, shoot, did he hear that? Hey, Katie, I think he hears you now. All right, folks, 12 days of messy, begin again. Day 12, John. What do you guys think about this? Do you think they're actually dating? Do you think this is friends? Is she trolling us? I'd love to hear what you have to say. People have been following this rumor for a long time, and Katie really either delivered on the rumor or is just playing into the hype of Bachelor Nation. Has Katie Thurston already moved on with a different Bachelorette suitor? Which, by the way, I'm not saying this title is slut-shamey, but it's like she dated a bunch of guys. You try to make one work. Whenever anyone's like, oh, so-and-so dated so many, Claire's been on 2 different, Blake's been on this. It's like all of this would have happened in one night if this was out of the Bachelor world, right? You meet a bunch of jabronis, you decide you like one of them. Next thing you know, they're chugging beer out of a boot, and you're like, let's try somebody else. You know what I mean? This is the Bachelor Nation's version of Tinder right here. So there's been a lot of chatter about Katie's relationship with John Hersey, a suitor on her season of Bachelorette that became one of her great friends. John was sent home relatively early on, but he and Katie more than kept in touch. The two have been spotted hanging out regularly, while many fans believe that the two simply bonded as pals. Others are questioning if there's something more there or if there could be. Here's what you need to know. Katie's recent Instagram post has people wondering about her relationship with John. So I'm going to share the post where the morning after she breaks up with Blake, she posts a video with John's dog. Unless she's a dog sitter, it could be that she broke up with Blake and then went back with John, or they're just such good friends. You're either in love with someone or you're just friends when you're watching their dog. There's no in between. It seems that the rumor mill kicked into high gear after Katie shared a photo of John's dog Dexter on her Instagram stories after her split from Blake. Dexter forcing me out of the house this morning, Katie captioned a photo of John's dog at the beach. Some fans seem to think that the fact that Katie was with John's dog in the morning suggests that she slept at his house or vice versa, and that there may be more to the story. I'm on this train. The way he looked at her in one of his tag pics says everything. Boy, Reddit users and fans of Bachelor love to project. Like, oh my gosh, did you see the way so-and-so looked at so-and-so? It's like, yeah, we look at each other, that way when we're getting food delivered. You ever look at your Postmates order like you're in love? I mean, come on. You know what I mean? It's hard to read into it. Right when her and Blake posted their breakup, I texted my friends, what if the plot twist is she ends up with John, wrote a third. That could be the case. So the John F1 theory was always correct, a fourth Redditor commented. Yeah, this theory, in reality, Steve had originally said, and he doesn't always get it right, but he does a real good job, better than you and I. He posted that John Hersey would be one of the final four. Now, we know he wasn't in the top 15, right? He got voted out pretty early, but he had him as one of the original final four. So reality, Steve, like I said, he kind of was right now in hindsight. I'm confused about all the people saying this is a reach. The wording seemed pretty sus. Did John's dog sleep over without John? Another person added. I'm sure the first thing most people thought when they saw this was, wait, did Katie stay over at John's place? Because why is someone else's dog forcing her out of the house in the morning? Whose house? LOL. If we just saw her at the beach with John and or his dog, it'd be nothing out of the ordinary. It's the caption for me. It implies a lot, or is at least intended to raise questions. No, so here's the deal. She breaks up with Blake, and then the next morning she posts, so-and-so forced me out of the house. Now, John is a friend who lives in San Diego. He could have called her and has like, I got donuts and coffee. Come outside. Let's get out of the house, Or he could have rolled over in bed and said, hey, sweet things, let's go. Or they could have gone to Barb's house and had pancakes. Nobody knows at this time, folks. So the original sort of friendship with Katie and John was a sort of a red herring, as we call it. Katie posted this photo right as her season began airing in San Diego, and she tagged Duke's La Jolla. Now, John Hersey is a bartender at Duke's La Jolla. So she let the audience, and this is why your mom, this is why your crazy aunt is in QAnon, because when, as a sleuther, as someone on the internet, when you can piece together clues, something neurological goes off, like a firework goes off in your head, and you're like, I figured it out, and then you just think something's true. And Katie posted this, obviously, with John in the background. Now, does he have a mask on? Yeah, but people could clearly see that was John in the background right there. And this was when they were, assumingly just friends. And, of course, people go, well, not anymore. And that could be the case. Katie hasn't confirmed or denied whether or not this is true, but she made a Taylor Swift song about it, so there's got to be some energy there. Now, if she's friend-zoning John and she's stringing him along like this, that would be a bad thing, but I doubt that is the case. As we know, when Katie Thurston had a live stream last week when she was doing vision boarding, she got a knock at the door, and everyone in the chat was like, go to your door, and she opens her door, and it was a glass, I believe from Crate & Barrel. Women love Crate & Barrel. Let me tell you something. You give a lady some Crate & Barrel, she's going to go crazy. They don't like the crate. They don't like the barrel. You put those two together, you got yourself a happy lady. When in doubt, Crate & Barrel it out. All right, so, and guys like barrels of beer. That's crates of whiskey and barrels of beer, and women just like wicker. You give a lady something that's made out of wicker, she's going to be happy for the rest of her life. Oh, a wicker basket? I've been wanting one of these. Why? I digress. As you know by now, Blake Moynes showed up rather early in the season. And then he was also on Claire and Tayshia's season. Blake makes the final four along with Greg Grippo, the First Impression Rose recipient, and John Hersey. Those three I know. I'm not sure who the fourth guy is in the final four yet. I've heard names, but nothing I'm confident about. Those three I am, and that was what Steve said. So Steve had this, and maybe that's because Katie was keeping John close as a friend, or there was some sort of weird back and forth going along the whole time. We really don't know. And then, of course, this post, interestingly, Thurston hasn't taken the post down, nor has she untagged Duke's La Jolla. However, her doing so could look even more suspect. Either way, fans are pretty sure she's engaged to John Hersey and that she was visiting him at work. Now, of course, we know Katie posted that on purpose to kind of throw people off, which has been a ton of fun. For all the people on Reddit that are like, oh, Katie, we're done with her, we're sick of hearing her story. You're the ones digesting the slop that is the drama surrounding it, and Katie's the one who's just playing with you guys. And that's fun. This is the way social media is supposed to be, right, folks? Matt James it says Matt James also spoiled his season of The Bachelor. I don't remember that. Either way, there's John Hersey. He's a good-looking guy. I'd be super happy for him and Katie if they are actually together. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And congrats, Katie Thurston, on finishing 12 days of mess. We need a cleanup now. Can we get a cleanup? Katie, you should literally be sponsored by Swiffer Sweeper because we need a wet jet to mop this all up. I'll talk to you guys later. Any more breaking news, and you know where to find me. I'll be at the Princess Castle reporting live from Disney World in Orlando, Florida. See you soon, everybody. Bye now.